Welcome to an all-new Blitz. I'm Brian Carter. Joining me now here at Lumpkin County High School in Dahlonega, Georgia, is Ty Maxwell, first-year head coach for the Indians. Coach, appreciate your time, and thank you for joining us on Blitz today.
Oh, thank you for having us. We appreciate it.
Now, I can't believe it's already almost football season. I know you got to be pretty excited. Talk about, it's an exciting time for Lumpkin County football. Third year in a row, kind of a coaching carousel. We've seen 3 coaches now in the last 3 years. I'm sure you're here to stay for quite a while, but you got to be excited about it. Talk about the adjustments that the kids have to kind of make through that process.
Well, I think it's been a tough situation on our kids, but they've been really resilient. You know, they've had 3 head coaches in their career, and then they've went through 4 different offenses in their career. But our seniors have been unbelievable this offseason. They've really had a fire ever since their last win against Stevens County at the end of the year last year to finish on a good note, and then that really propelled them in the offseason. Had a tremendous offseason. We've had a tremendous summer. Our kids are excited. They're bought into what we're doing, and we're just ready to roll and get pads on and get excited and going.
Oh, yeah, it's really exciting. And, of course, you got last year in 8-4A, you have some powerhouse teams like Monroe area. You got Chestatee. You guys had some stiff competition in 8-4A. This year, finally get to step down into 7 AAA. How do you feel that's going to translate? You've been playing some pretty tough opponents the last couple of years.
Yeah, that is a good region. It's a tough region, but I don't really think it makes a difference. I think the biggest thing that we've got to focus is on our attitude and our effort and how we prepare for our opponent, whether it's in 8-4A or 7 AAA. It's no different where we're playing. It's how we do what we do.
Yeah, and now your first 4 games on the slate this year contain a couple of big rival games that are going to probably bring out a lot of your fans. You got Union County, you got Johnson, and Johnson was kind of in the 8-4A mix there for a little while too. But you got those first 4 games before you warm up with 7 AAA games. What do you kind of hope your team can accomplish heading into those region games?
Well, you obviously want to win every game you play, but the biggest thing getting ready for a region game is getting better every single week, and that's something that we need to do in order to play in our region, which is going to be an extremely tough region.
Yeah. Now, Gunnar Wood, obviously one of your standout star players this year, stud on the defensive side of the ball. I believe he told us that he's just, a few tackles shy of breaking the record here, and then new quarterback under center always makes things exciting too. Who are some of the other guys we can expect to kind of take some spot in the limelight this year? 2
of our returning leading tacklers, Timmy Somerset and Zach Matthews, will be turning defensively. Also, they'll be playing running back in our split back veer offense. Also have Bradley Womack, which is returning from an injury. He's a senior that'll play safety and running back for us. Lineman-wise, we have several 2-way guys we expect to step up. Garrett Gray, Stephen Bowen, Jacoby Jackson. We've got Cody Branch, who just moved in. And so we've got several seniors that we're really expecting to take hold of this program and step up and see what happens for us this year.
Yeah, no, a moment ago you mentioned the offense and not just the coaching changes, but the offense changes that have been going on as well. You lose a big key player from last year and wide receiver Jonathan Gilreath had just an incredible season, to say the least. Now, Coach, 14 points or less that your team has scored in 13 games, and again, you lose a guy like Jonathan Gilreath, and then you got a new head coach. Talk about some of the offense direction that you're going to change this year, and what we can expect from the guys this year offensively.
Well, we run the split back veer offense. It's definitely a ball control offense built on our offensive linemen getting off the ball 100 miles an hour, our running backs running hard, and our quarterbacks making good decisions. And I think it really fits our kids. Jonathan Gilreath, he was a great player, and we lost several great players. But we got some really great players coming up, and they have bought into our offensive system. They like it, and I'm excited to see what they do with it.
Yeah, and now this is really cool with you coming back here because you actually used to play here. You helped Coach Tommy Jones one year when he was heading up the program. How exciting and kind of surreal is that for you to be able to come back here and get a chance to coach where you used to play?
Well, God has blessed me unbelievably get to be in this situation and be put, and I'm extremely humbled to get to be here. When I was 18 years old, I said that I wanted to be the head coach at Lumpkin County, and here 10 years later, it's come to fruition. We just have most importantly, we got tremendous kids. We've got great parents, and this is an unbelievable community with great support, and I'm excited where things are about to go with this program.
Yeah, and again, we talked about 7 AAA a little bit. It's going to be an all-new look there because a lot of those teams are moving up. You guys are coming down. Talk about when you step back and look at what you have offensive-wise, and on the defensive side of the ball, you guys pretty stacked a little bit there, especially in the secondary. But where do you kind of expect yourselves to kind of finish out at the end of the season in 7 AAA?
Well, I expect 7 AAA to be an extremely competitive region. You got East Hall and West Hall, very athletic teams. You got Franklin County coming in from a very tough region, and they're moving in. Banks County and Fannin County will be much improved. They're very well coached. And then Dawson County's also been very successful the last few years. So I think week in, week out, fans can expect a dogfight every single night.
That's what we're hoping for, and we're very excited about it. And Coach, thank you so much again for your time. I appreciate it.
Hey,
thanks for being on Blitz. And we look forward to you having a great season as well. And we're going to be out here to cover a couple games too. But when we come back, we're going to have one of the star players here on the Indians on Blitz.
No matter what the occasion or how big the achievement, everyone deserves an award. Look no further than Bob and Ted's Trophy in Clarksville. Trophies, medals, plaques, and more. It's what you need when you need it. Family owned and operated since 1974, Bob and Ted's has been rewarding the community for nearly 40 years, offering quality service at competitive pricing, all done with a speedy turnaround. Get what you need when you need it.
There's a shelter pet who wants to meet you. Meet one today. Visit theshelterpetproject.org. Adopt.